Well done, lads. Hi guys, welcome to the briefing for this first stage. Today, there's a long time trial on the program. Unsurprisingly, victory should go to a specialist of the discipline. We can get into the top 10. It wouldn't be a bad performance. Good time trial to all of you.
We have the last rider at the start of this individual time trial. He'll do his utmost to produce the best time. Come on, let's give him a hand.
Here we go. The route is almost all flat. The start is very simple, just long straights. You just have to focus on your effort. Go! Well focused. You're doing fine. Go! 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 You cross the bridge, and then it's the intermediate time check. The road is fairly straight at the moment, but the finish will be more technical. You're going to have to take the right trajectory. We're coming to the intermediate time check. We'll see if you're on schedule. Go! Keep it up and stay focused so you're not short of energy at the end. Come on! Lift your head up. We're into the technical portion. Focus on your trajectory. Go! The next bend is to the right, and then it's the second intermediate time check. kilometers left. One right bend, and it will be the last kilometer. Come on! Final kilometer! It's almost over! Go! Go! Come on! Final stretch! Give it all you've got left! We were aiming for a top 10 place on this stage, and we failed. It's a pity. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. The main thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and it harbors no particular difficulties. A sprint finish is more than likely. We don't have what it takes to be in the final sprint. If we want to make a showing, we'll have to be in the early breakaway. Have a good stage.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. For this stage linking Germany to Belgium, it's a safe bet that the sprinters will do all it takes to claim victory. While some will surely try to thwart their plans, the chance of them succeeding is minuscule. The riders will soon be onto a short climb that counts towards the best climber classification. It should allow the baroudeurs to go on the offensive and launch the day's breakaway.
He doesn't seem to want to let you have more of a lead, and his teammates are pushing hard. It's going to be a game of cat and mouse. The head of the virtual overall standings is ours. But don't get carried away. The stage is still long. You're 2 kilometers from the top.
The climb is classified as 4th category. There will thus be 1 point to be picked up towards the polka dot jersey for the first one over the top.
You're off on your own, but given the profile, it's mission impossible. I hope you get reinforcements. You were first over the top of the climb. That's good.
He does well on short climbs, but he can't really rely on his sprint qualities to hope for a win. He's a teammate without ambitions for the overall standings.
The yellow jersey has got his team riding early to manage the time gap. You're off on your own, but given the profile, it's mission impossible. I hope you get reinforcements. He doesn't seem to want to let you have more of a lead, and his teammates are pushing hard. It's going to be a game of cat and mouse. You've got to manage your effort. It's going to be hard to hold off the peloton on your own.
The intermediate sprint is looming for the front of the race. It will enable the first 15 to score points towards the green jersey standings. The breakaway is losing ground.
His teammates are accelerating. They're no doubt readying the intermediate sprint. Puncture! Puncture! No, just kidding. It was to wake up the mechanic. He's punctured his front wheel. His teammates will wait for him. He's their leader. His teammates are riding to protect the jersey.
The race is about to enter a more rugged portion, with a sequence of 3 short climbs.
The peloton is 1 minute 30 behind you. They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax. We've got enough of a points lead for the polka dot jersey. There's no way we can lose it today. Keep it up.
Los! Go, go, go! Auf geht's! Komm schon! Schneller! Schneller! Weiter! Los! Los! Weiter! Los! Schneller! Komm schon! Komm schon!
The gap is decreasing, guys. The peloton should be there for the stage win.
Okay, if the pace is too fast, I won't insist.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
The riders are all back together. Everything will be played out in the final kilometres.
You are 2 kilometers from the top. We're professional leaders. Come on, keep at it.
Los!
The final 20 kilometres harbour no difficulty. Everything should now go very quickly in this Belgium finale.
Geht's! Komm schon! Hopp, hopp, hopp! Schneller, schneller! Komm schon! Los! Komm schon! Das schaffst du! Weiter! Komm schon! Hopp, hopp, hopp! Los! Bleib dran! Schneller! Go, go, schneller! Los! Weiter! Schneller! Weiter, weiter! 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 Komm schon! Los! Schneller! Weiter! Hopp, hopp, hopp! Hopp, hopp, hopp!
There are 15 kilometres left, and given the lead held by the breakaway, victory will certainly be sealed in a mass sprint through the streets of Liège.
Weiter! Komm schon! Komm schon! Weiter! Komm schon! Bleib dran! Weiter! Los! Schneller! Weiter, weiter! Schneller! Los!
Go, another 10 kilometers. It won't be easy, but give it a try.
Schneller! Los!
Watch out, lads. It's an urban finish, and there are a few bends. Stay up front.
Komm schon! Komm schon! Komm schon! Komm schon! Weiter! Schneller! Go, go, schon!
Weiter, leg auf!
Auf geht's! Auf geht's! Weiter, weiter!
Only 5 kilometers left for the head of the race.
Los!
5 kilometers. It's going to be tight.
The breakaway is still hanging on. It's a very, very tight climax.
The yellow jersey was in danger, but he's once again leading the overall standings. A teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer.
He is all smiles as he climbs onto the podium. Applaud him. Here is the winner of the Düsseldorf-Liège stage. He tops the standings and will receive the traditional honors. Here's the green jersey of this Tour de France. We can say that everything is going well for him at the moment. Here's the polka dot jersey of this Tour de France.
Huge congratulations for this win, guys. Our chances of victory were virtually nil. This is an outstanding performance. You beat all the favorites. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. Today's route is hilly and a leg breaker. Perfect for attacking, which should suit the punchers. You'll have to keep a close watch for riders who try to break away early on, because our lead in the polka dot jersey isn't big enough for us to be sure of retaining it tonight. The team members of the favorites will probably manage the time gaps in order to fight for victory on the final climb. It will be difficult for us to influence the outcome. Good race to you all!
Hello, everyone. Today's stage can be described as international. After the start given in Belgium, the peloton will cross the Grand Duchy of Luxembourg from north to south to finally fight it out for victory in France, in the town of Longwy. He was itching to have a go. He's already on the attack. The early part of the stage is conducive to a breakaway with two short climbs, classified fourth and third categories, one after the other.
The yellow jersey has got his team riding early to manage the time gap. Change of leader in the overall youth standings.
Watch out for him. He's a real puncher who can come out on top on any finish with a short climb, but he can also rely on a good turn of speed if there's a group finish. 1.5 minutes for the breakaway. It might just work. He does well on short climbs, but he can't really rely on his sprint qualities to hope for a win. The first climb of the day is classified as fourth category. There will be 1 point that goes towards the mountain standings.
King of the mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group. His teammates are already supplying the pace to finish in a sprint. The breakaway is forewarned. Well done! You took the last climb. It prevents our competitors from stealing too many points.
His best chance of victory is to try a breakaway from far out.
You still have 2 kilometers before you reach the summit. You're the most dangerous in the breakaway for the yellow jersey. I'm going to take a nap. Wake me if something happens.
There will be 1 point to be had towards the polka dot jersey at the top of the next climb.
Still have 2 kilometers before reaching the climb. We've taken control of the overall standings. Great stuff. Keep it up. Well done. You took the last climb. It prevents our competitors from stealing too many points.
Hop, hop, hop! Allez, allez! Allez, vas-y, fonce! Halt dran! Continue! Hop, hop, hop!
The next King of the Mountains summit is ranked as a 3rd category. Only the first 2 riders over the top will score points towards the best climber classification.
Los! Weiter! Schneller! Schneller! Los! Weiter! Schneller! Allez, allez, allez! Allez, continue, continue.
New leader for the climber standings. It's not a problem because it stays in the team.
Keep going, keep go, go, go. Continue comme ça.
Allez,
Lance. Vas-y. Go, go, go. Weiter. Schneller. Vas-y. Auf geht's. Weiter, weiter. Weiter. Allez, allez, allez. Allez, allez, allez. Continue comme ça. Weiter, weiter. Schneller, schneller. Go, go, go. Keep it up. Up, up, up.
Understood. I'll take it easy whatever happens. Understood. I'll take it easy whatever happens. Your breakaway companions look like they want to up the pace. His teammates are riding to protect the jersey.
Allez les gars.
Your opponents are upping the pace to hold off the peloton.
The next difficulty is listed as a Category 4.
Watch out for him. He's the best puncher in the breakaway. He asks his guys to maintain the tempo. Watch him. He must feel able to win the stage. The breakaway is unlikely to go all the way, guys. Watch out for counter moves.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton. The intermediate sprint is nearing for the men at the front. The first man across will glean 20 extra points towards the points classification.
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint.
We'll have to keep something in reserve if we want to get away in the final kilometers.
He's just fallen. That may cost him some time in the overall standings.
The race is now entering its final chapter. There are less than 20 kilometers to go for those at the head of the race.
He's trying to get out. Watch out!
He's got his teammates riding because in front there's a rider who's dangerous to him in the overall standings.
It's a bunched peloton that should attack the final short climb. There may be some jostling for position to be well placed before the descent. Only 10 kilometers left.
10 kilometers from the finish, guys. Stay well placed to be able to tackle for the final short climb in a good position.
With the technical descent placed just before the finishing climb, any hope of victory today lies with being up front. There will be no interlude that would allow a change of position. It's the start of the descent for the peloton.
Just 5 more kilometers. We are heading for a grouped finish.
The man at the front begins the climb to the finish. He will have to pull off a real exploit if he is to hold off the peloton and win. He's trying to get out of the peloton. Watch out. The red pennant is in sight for the front of the race.
He's the new leader of the overall youth standings.
He is all smiles as he climbs onto the podium. Applaud him. Here is the winner of the Verviers-Longueuil stage. He's amongst the leading riders this year. Here's the yellow jersey. It is a moment that he soon won't forget. He tops the standings and will receive the traditional honours. Here's the green jersey of this Tour de France. We can say that everything is going well for him at the moment. Here's the polka dot jersey of this Tour de France.
Huge congratulations for this win, guys. Our chances of victory were virtually nil. This is an outstanding performance. You beat all the favorites. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. The main thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and it harbours no particular difficulties. A sprint finish is more than likely. As we've got the yellow jersey, we'll have to shoulder our responsibilities and set the pace in the peloton. Teams interested in the stage win will have to give us a hand towards the end. We don't have what it takes to be in the final sprint. If we want to make a showing, we'll have to be in the early breakaway. Have a good stage.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. This stage should follow a fairly predictable scenario. Given the absence of any major difficulties, the sprinters' teams should control any breakaways in order to compete for victory in a sprint.
The yellow jersey changes shoulders, but it stays with the team. He doesn't seem to want to let you have more of a lead, and his teammates are pushing hard. It's going to be a game of cat and mouse. You're off on your own, but given the profile, it's mission impossible. I hope you get reinforcements. You've got to manage your effort. It's going to be hard to hold off the peloton on your own. Puncture! Puncture! No, just kidding. It was to wake up the mechanic.
The intermediate sprint is looming for the front of the race. The first 15 riders score points towards the green jersey. The breakaway is losing ground.
His teammates have positioned themselves at the head of the peloton. They will no doubt manage the gap so as to finish in a sprint. Flat stages. Little wonder that they're not shown in their entirety on TV.
The breakaway is losing ground.
He's got his team riding to set up a sprint finish. This is not the time to hang around at the back of the peloton. He's got his team riding to set up a sprint finish. This is not the time to hang around at the back of the peloton. The first riders are 2 kilometers from the climb. We've got enough of a points lead for the polka dot jersey. There's no way we can lose it today. Keep it up! Okay, I'll wait for him.
The riders are all back together. Everything will be played out in the final kilometers. The peloton is flying towards the finishing line. Victory should come down to a sprint.
The last kilometer is not completely straight, guys. You'll have to sprint on the left of the road to follow the shortest path. He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings. Collective fall. It may create gaps.
The sprinters are ready to fight it out. Well positioned on the wheel of their team members, they'll soon be burning rubber. The red pennant for the peloton.
Go, 1 kilometre. You've got to give everything in the sprint.
We can say that everything is going well for him. He's amongst the leading...
Well done, lads. You rode a very good stage today, finishing in the top... Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. The profile is special, with one major difficulty that should decide between the climbers. The scenario looks to be simple, and everything should be settled on the final climb. We've got to defend the yellow jersey. It's not going to be easy. We don't have much of a lead. We don't have what it takes to play a prominent role. If we want to make a showing, we'll have to join the early breakaway. Good luck, guys!
Hello everyone. A great name awaits the riders today, La Planche des Belles Filles. Although this climb only recently appeared on the routes of the Tour, it has nevertheless become mythical. All those who claimed victory upon it have won the Tour de France at least once.
Okay, but give me time to move up a bit. I'm not well placed. Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Continuez comme ça! Bravo les gars! Continuez comme ça!
The breakaway threatens the overall standings. He's decided to get his guys to put their foot down.
He's a rider who can put in a long day's ride. He has no real strengths or weaknesses except the mountains.
Okay, but give me time to move up a bit. I'm not well placed. He's not going to let you go. You've already got a teammate in front.
His best chance of victory is to try a breakaway from far out.
I reckon we've got too many guys who've broken away. He doesn't want to get caught out, and his teammates will surely ride us down.
Watch out for him. He's a real puncher who can come out on top on any finish with a short climb. But he can also rely on a good turn of speed if there's a group finish.
There are two of you in front. He'll no doubt consider that dangerous, and he will ride hard. It's your teammate who's the most dangerous for the overall standings in the breakaway. The guys with you are upping the tempo. They're going to try to manage the time gap.
The intermediate sprint is approaching. It's an opportunity to recall that only the first 15 score points for the green jersey.
You've won the intermediate sprint. Well done. The tempo is increasing at the head of the race. The breakaway riders will try and manage the time gap. New provisional leader. It's still a rider from the team. The breakaway threatens the overall standings. He's decided to get his guys to put their foot down. Here's the positions over the last climb. The breakaway threatens the overall standings. He's decided to get his guys to put their foot down.
The breakaway is increasing its lead over the yellow jersey, but there's no worry as it contains no big guns for the overall standings.
I don't know if it's a bluff, but the breakaway looks to be increasing the pace at the front of the race.
The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group. The advance of the lead group should be enough to carry it to the end. He's attacking!
We're approaching the final climb. Be well positioned as it's a short climb. You can't afford to give away any time.
The final ascent is 6 kilometers with an average gradient of 8.5%. But the summit is the most daunting. The last 300 meters are at more than 15%. Watch out, there's an attack at the head of the peloton. Acceleration at the front of the peloton. No falling asleep.
Continue comme ça. Allez.
There's an attack at the head of the peloton.
Okay, if the pace is too fast, we won't insist.
We've taken control of the provisional overall standings with a new rider. Only 5 kilometers left. Go, go, again!
On lâche rien. Bravo les gars, c'est bien. Bravo les gars. Continuez comme ça.
Continuez comme ça, allez. Allez les gars, allez les gars.
Allez les gars. Continuez comme ça. Plus vite.
Allez, allez.
Go, 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 go. Allez les gars. Allez, allez, allez les gars. Courage. Continuez comme ça. Allez, courage, on continue les gars.
Lâchez rien.
Allez les gars. Allez les gars.
Allez les gars, courage. Allez les gars, on continue comme ça.
Allez les gars.
Courage les gars, on continue.
At just under 3 kilometers from the summit, and with less than 30 seconds on their pursuers, the outcome is still not sure for the men in front.
Vas-y, oui. Courage, on continue.
Les gars, allez,
Go, 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 go.
allez les gars.
Only 2 kilometers left.
Continuez comme ça, allez.
His teammates have a handle on things for the overall standings. It will be difficult to increase the gap.
The red pennant is in sight for the front of the race. Riders will have to keep something in reserve for the last 300 meters because the slope is over 15%.
It is the red pennant. 1 more kilometer of effort. They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax. American is riding hard. Stay well placed.
A few minutes ago, he was the first across the finishing line. Here is the winner of the Vite La Planche Liberty stage. You win! He is in sparkling form and you can clap him loudly. Here's the yellow jersey. He will be able to hang this jersey in his
Huge congratulations for this win, guys. Our chances of victory were virtually nil. This is an outstanding performance. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. The main thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and without any difficulties, but be on your guard as the wind can lead to bordures. As we've got the yellow jersey, we'll have to shoulder our responsibilities and set the pace in the peloton. But the main opponent today is the wind. Normally, we'd put a cross through this stage, but with the wind, the outcome is unclear. It's up to us to seize the opportunity for a good result. Have a good stage.